Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Crankthatfrank channel. Only channel on YouTube where you can get family-friendly alternative painting content. And in today's video, we are going to be following a Bob Ross painting tutorial. This is something that I've wanted to do for the longest time, ever since you guys suggested it literally 3 days ago. I literally bought a Bob Ross painting kit. I spent so much money on painting supplies, I have no idea how to paint, but I'm hoping Bob Ross will be able to teach me, and also teach me how to be a calmer human being in the process as well. I am really though. Whatever that arm thing is called, you know where you go like this and you hold the paint? It didn't come. So we're gonna be using a paper plate.
Nice.
But anyway, welcome. I hope you're having an amazing, fantastic day. I hope you're excited for Christmas. Don't think there's a Christmas painting tutorial, but I'm going to be following Bob Ross tutorial today, and I feel like he's going to be able to teach me how to paint. Let's begin. Okay, so apparently to start, because I want to go all out, I want to put as much effort into this video as I can. Apparently you're supposed to paint the canvas liquid white. Official Bob Ross liquid white. You're supposed to coat the canvas and not let it dry.
Pro tip. Pro tip.
I assume it's going to make me an expert painter, so we're just going to go all out here and do nice, easy strokes. Now I don't know how much you can see the white, but it's okay. If there's one thing Bob Ross has taught me, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. Kind of like MCR breaking up Bob's. Never mind.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
We're also going to be painting a mountain sunset today. Very excited to do that. I don't know if you guys knew this, so I was joking around before about not knowing how to paint. I've actually been an expert painter for about 31 years. I know I'm only 25, so 6 of that was in the womb, and the other 25 is outside of the womb. You can probably see none of the progress I just made, but it says to not let it dry.
Pro tip.
So we're just gonna begin. So I am following the Mountain Summit Bob Ross tutorial.
With 31 years of painting experience.
Guys, I'm completely ready. I have all of my colors on my professional palette here. And in these colors we have Shrek green. And the rest of the colors really don't matter. But let's see what Mr. Ross has to say. Mr. Ross.
Welcome back. Certainly glad you decided to spend a half hour with us today. I think you'll enjoy the little
A half an hour?
and I hope you take the time to paint along. Or you pull up your old easy chair and just relax with us. I thought today we'd just do a fun painting, one that's a lot of you'd have a good time with it. Let's just do it.
What a
I start
joyful
out
man.
all the colors across the screen that you need.
Titanium white.
And they'll come across as
I got it.
in the same order as I have them on the palette.
Follow blue.
Shoot, let's go on up here and get started.
Got it. Okay, let's start.
The liquid white's on it. It's
Liquid
ready.
white is on it.
So I'm going to start off today with a
Okay.
little bit of Faywood blue.
Some blue.
We use the old 2-inch brush
2-inch brush. Got it. This is I measured this myself.
and midnight black. Just sort of mix them together on the brush.
Oh, it makes
Up
the...
here. And just using our little crisscross strokes, let's just drop in a happy little sky.
Happy little sky. Okay.
Just start at the top and work all the way
What?
across. Just making little X's. And then begin working downward. And your color is mixing with the liquid white continually and automatically.
Wow.
Automatically.
Look at this sky.
Your sky will get lighter and lighter toward the horizon.
No, it's not getting lighter.
The illusion
Bob.
of depth in your painting. As things get farther away from you in the landscape, they should get lighter in value. So let the liquid white work.
Oh.
And it'll happen automatically here.
Oh, it might be. I think it actually is getting lighter. With my 31 years of paint experience, I would know. Take out the brush strokes.
Isn't that easy? You've got a fantastic little sky. Now while we have that color on the brush, I'll add just a little more. Black.
So basically, I have to go back in with the black and then start at the base. But as you can see, we're off to a pretty good start. I have to say I was fully expecting this with all of my expertise.
As it works upward toward the horizon. Free to live here or here, we'll just drop it in.
Okay, do I cover the whole canvas, Bob? We have to do the same thing, mix the blue with a little bit of the black, and now we start from the bottom of the canvas and do those majestic, oh, that's a lot of black. We just do some majestic brush strokes, and this should look like an ocean. Maybe a little pollution, but I think it says something about modern society and pollution. So that's what I'm kind of going for. I'm taking inspiration from Bob, but I also want to reflect on society. We truly do live in a society. As he said, the liquid white allows it to get lighter and lighter. We get less polluted as we get to the sky, and you kind of just let the colors take you away. Very relaxing, very nice. There may be some trees, but it's all up to you. I feel like when you follow a Bob Ross tutorial, he's like, you could do whatever you want, even if it looks like you just had an oil spill in the ocean. And you just want to mix it in. I'm sure that's what Bob would want. Now, I'd go back in with more blue, but I feel like we have a, oh, okay. And sometimes the oil falls from the sky. It's really a take on modern society. This has been a PSA for oil spills. No mistakes, just happy accidents.
Now we wash our brushes.
Wash the brush?
It's thinner. I never use.
What are you, smacking it? It's time to get my Bob Ross brush cleaning bucket and screen. I wasn't manually cleaning these paintbrushes in the sink before. I think it's a newbie mistake to do that. You have to be prepared with all of your supplies.
Now put it on the lid. No, the lid.
Jesus, Bob, do you lift? Did this man lift?
The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid.
Just gonna clean the brushes. I'm almost ready to clean brushes. I just read that paint thinner can cause permanent brain damage. We have to wash out all of the blue. It'll eventually come off of the brush.
2 hours later.
I wasn't manually cleaning these paintbrushes in the sink before. I think it's a newbie mistake to do that. Okay, now that we got all of the blue off of the brush, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? We're gonna follow the next step. Oh, first I want to slap something like Bob was to really get all the paint off of the same brush we were using. Perfect.
Okay, titanium white. We'll just use the old 2-inch brush. What?
Titanium white.
Let's build just a happy little cloud.
Yeah, this is definitely a 2-inch brush.
One of the easiest ways to make little clouds is just take the corner of the brush and just tap the canvas with it.
Just tap the canvas.
Just tap the canvas. We just want a little floater that lives up there in the sky. Just have a good time.
Oh, that's mixing so perfectly.
Just tap.
So we need some more white because we want these clouds to be very, very detailed. As you can see, we have a nice palette going on.
No.
And the idea that I'm getting from Bob is just tap it. You want some nice airy clouds up in the sky. See those clouds? It's perfect. It's a perfect contrast to the oil spill that we have going on at the bottom of the painting. I'm using almost an entire tube of white. I don't know why this isn't working out for me. And we got some green in here, just because I want to preemptively start the forest scene that we were gonna have going on. I'm taking inspiration from Bob, but I'm trying to go for more of like a Shrek's swamp kind of deal. The clouds are beautiful. I feel like the balance between the muddiness and the grossness up here balances out very nicely. I'm sure that's exactly what Bob was talking about.
Brighter. Make your sky a little darker. And when you're using only white paint,
yeah, only white paint.
If you have a sky that's not very dark and you put white paint against it, then you don't have much contrast, so
we need contrast.
There, now I'm just going to stir these up a little, just mix them a little bit. Give them a little, this is to me is the way I fluff the cloud up.
Wind is running through our clouds. Our painting is thriving.
Just barely grazing the canvas.
And it's coming out much better than I thought.
Just blend it together.
Blend it all together.
Let's build this little mountain today.
A mountain.
You know, it's funny, I get a lot of letters from people.
A mountain.
And sometimes they say, Bob, I'm tired of mountains, do something different. And then I get probably as many letters that say, do more mountains.
We're kind of alike. We both make repetitive
If
content.
you want a mountain, then you
In black?
some Prussian blue, alizarin crimson, and mix it together.
Now, Bob said to take some Prussian blue to build some mountains, have it right at the edge of the knife, and then go along the painting with the edge of the knife and make some nice solid shapes. You see already we're having a peak. All right, I need your guidance, Bob.
We will later, but right now, we're just looking for a nice outside edge.
Just outside edges.
As I say, use a lot of pressure here. Push that paint right into the fabric.
A lot of pressure.
Oh no. Don't press that hard.
Maybe not that much pressure. I feel like I'm gonna hurt the canvas, Bob. I feel like the canvas is crying for help.
Down toward the base. Just soft and soft.
You're back to a brush?
There we go.
I need to restock on some paint. We have a beautiful palette here. Go back in with the knife. Bob said you can go as hard as you want with the canvas. And as you can see, we have some valleys forming. They may look a little, you know, on the darker side. And this is really symbolic for pollution snow. This video is all about environmentalism. The canvas feels no pain. So I just wanted one big mountain. Let's see what else Bob's telling us to do. Let's give this a nice base. In the sky.
There we go. Now then, today I'm just going to use, let's just take titanium white, pull it out very flat. It's just plain old white.
Wow, I definitely know how to do firm paint.
It's very firm.
So from here, I think Bob is all about, you know, just run with it. Do what you would feel like doing. So I'm gonna go in here with some white paint. As he said, I still want to kind of follow what he was saying, but the white paint will allow us to create a more luminous background. There's some nice white. Isn't this, it's very therapeutic. I feel like I could be an ASMR painting channel. Just really get that green in there. That white, really get the white in there. I'm making some solid progress here. I do want to make a mountain summit, but I want to do my own spin on it. So, ogres. Am I really making this entire video into a Shrek meme? Just to get you guys up to speed on what's going on in my painting. I want to describe it a little bit for you guys so far. I don't know if you could see this immense amount of detail that I put into it with all of my painting experience. But instead of doing a mountain summit, what I wanted to do was take the shack from Shrek and put that above the ocean and above the oil spill and all of the mud. Because I feel like it's where Shrek would feel most at home. And I have Shrek down here, very artistically drawn. It took me about half an hour, 5 hours. I had to cut forward in this video. Now what I want to do is make the base a lot dirtier. Just to make him feel a little more at home, because I put an angry face on him, and he's not an angry ogre, but I feel like he's angry because it's not dirty enough.
Ogres thrive in swamp water.
Do you see how this is all connecting? When you have a canvas and paint, you could do whatever you want. You don't even have to follow Bob Ross at a certain point. You just let your mind take you wherever it goes. Nice strokes. If you guys are doing this at home, just do some X's. Tie it all together. Remember, the canvas feels no pain. Now, we can't fit Donkey in the painting, and you know, Donkey's Shrek's best friend. So I wanted to leave a little bit of a remnant in the sky. Almost like the sun. And it's okay if your paint blends in and isn't really like a comprehensible painting. And that's supposed to symbolize Donkey in the sky. Go back in with the knife and use the same expression that you think Donkey would have. So I think in this situation, Donkey would be screaming or bleeding from every orifice. So let's say Shrek and Donkey were fighting. You would want Shrek's frown to then turn upside down, as Bob Ross would probably want. So we're gonna go back in with some green, and we're gonna fix this frown. And we're gonna give him some muddy lips. He's so happy about Donkey bleeding in the sky that he's now happy. Flatten out these eyebrows so they don't look so evil. We're almost done. I just wanna see what Bob does at the end. Okay, so Bob took an approach where, you know, it's more of a beautiful kind of...
A little more green.
More green is always good.
This one's more in shadow, so it's darker. There we go.
I have no room for trees.
I hope you've enjoyed this one. It'll certainly teach you how to use all the equipment and have a lot of fun.
I definitely learned how to use all of the equipment
God
today.
bless.
Wow. Wholesome. If we put our images side by side, I think my painting compared to Bob's just reflects our different personalities. And that's okay. And that is truly what I believe the joy of painting really is. So I'm gonna give you guys a detailed scenario here because I didn't really follow the mountain summit tutorial. We have Donkey in the sky. Let me show you guys really up close because I feel like the beauty can't be admired from too far away. We have Donkey in the corner up here. It symbolizes Donkey. You know, it's a little bit dirty in the sky. And we have him showing a little bit of red mixed with some brown, screaming bloody murder because he doesn't know why Shrek is caught in an oil spill and why his shack is now floating above the ocean. But that caused Shrek, see, our painting progressed. Emotions can progress throughout paintings. Doesn't have to always be emo. Shrek turned into a very, very happy ogre because he now has a floating island of his swamp. And remember, we started out by just making a sky and then turned it into this. And that's why I wanted to follow a Bob Ross tutorial today. I'm going to be selling this painting on eBay for the low price of $100,000. I really put my all into it. This took me 36 hours. All of this footage was stitched together. So this will be listed on eBay for $100,000 if you want to pick it up. I think it's a pretty low price with all of my painting experience. I think it shows a lot, the duality of Shrek and Donkey, and I think it also foreshadows the new Shrek reboot as well. So thank you, Mr. Ross, Bob Ross, and Ryan Ross for inspiring me to make this wonderful painting. God, please help me. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. It's very normal content that I always post on the channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you want more painting videos. I post painting videos 8 times a week, each and every single day of the week. 3 videos a day. This is going to be the start of a new series. Painting on crack. Please subscribe if you're new. Please pick up this painting for the low price of $100,000. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay positive, stay happy, and remember, you can never make a mistake in life, just happy accidents. Not like this entire video. Have a good one, guys. Okay, could I go out of character now? There's paint everywhere. There's paint everywhere! I thought this was gonna be easy! I had to use 4 different brushes, 3 different brushes, and a knife. I don't know how to use paint thinner. I don't know how to use any of that stuff. Yes, I do, because I have all the experience. Okay, that's enough for today's video, guys. Subscribe for more painting videos, 8 times a week, 3 videos a day, and make sure you hit that notification bell. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
You've just been spanked. Bye, Crankthatfrank. Woo!
Stay wickedly frosty and swat! Remember, canvases have no feelings. Feel free to stab them in your spare time. Swat! Swat!